Hi there guys, and welcome to yet another first impressions review with myself, Amata, here at Red Gaming Tech. This time I am giving a little bit of a look at Dead Bits, which is a very cheap and cheerful game by Microblast Games. It is currently 10% off, making it £3.59, but full price it is £3.99, so not exactly expensive by any stretch of the imagination. Now I'll quickly show you the options menu. As you can see, it's very small for some reason, but you basically have full screen, windowed, and a few graphics presets, but this is very much a voxel style game, so it doesn't really matter too much. As you can see, I played a little bit of it. Basically, it's a first person shooter in the voxel art style, but it looks very different to Minecraft. It kind of reminds me a little bit of Cube World, but even that it's different from. It definitely has its own unique look. The way water looks in this game is especially cool, but instead of jabbering, I'm just going to get on with it. So here we are spawning, and we have been given no weapon, which is great. Usually you spawn with a weapon. There's an arrow pointing this way. Oh, okay, that was dumb. You can fall off the world, so you need to be a little bit careful, which is kind of difficult because you kind of skate around the place. The freedom of movement is pretty cool. How you can sort of avoid enemies and stuff is very useful, but you do need to be a little bit careful because there are lots of holes and stuff in the world to basically trap you, so don't just sort of skate around the place. Here we go. And we have a bat. Great. Just exactly what I want to fight against. Voxel zombies. Always what I want. As you can see, the graphic style is pretty cool. I'm not trusting that even slightly. There we go. Oh, hello. Now, this area isn't really showing it the best. Hopefully we can get out of this grey tunnel and I can show you one of the more interesting areas in a moment. There we go. Bash, bash, bash. Give me out. And my health is actually getting really low. Oh, hello, a gun. Woohoo! Just what I always wanted. Well, the soundtrack, as you can probably hear, is kind of badass. But I'm not sure about letting you guys listen because I don't want to get smacked with a copyright claim, but I'm sure you guys can hear. So, as you can see, while I'm mowing my way through the zombies, oh shit. I also took a lot of damage. If I take one more hit, I'm probably dead. Yep, there we go. Damn it. So, while the zombies die pretty fast, there's a lot of them, and they often do quite a bit of damage. So you do have to be a little bit careful, especially when the game is a bit of a troll and only gives you a baseball bat with which to defend yourself. Alright, so let's see if we can make a better go of it this time. So what do I like about the game? I actually really like the graphic style. This area isn't really showing off how colourful this game can actually be in some of the areas, but it is actually hopefully going to show, if we can get past this area, the variety and difference of environments, because the last few environments were pretty sort of outdoor, colourful, lots of trees, lots of water, that sort of thing, and then it sort of dumped me in a kind of maze-like area. So it does kind of show that this game does mix it up in the areas it don't. Oh fuck balls! Completely thought it was a gap in the floor. It does show that there are differences in terms of the environments that the game dumps you in order to be murdered horribly by voxel zombies. So, there's that. Combat, I don't know, that's probably one of the weakest areas of the game, if I'm honest, because the baseball bat feels nice and satisfying, nice and meaty. But the guns that I've seen so far, not so much. That's not to say there aren't better guns later on in the game, but they lack any sense of power. Like, there's a shotgun and it just doesn't really feel that satisfying to use, which is a little bit of a shame. but there may be better weapons later on in the title. So far the most satisfying weapon to use is actually the baseball bat. Okay, here we go. I actually have more health to play with now. I'm actually going to pay attention to where I'm going, rather than just walking backwards. Because I don't want to fall down that crevice again. Ow, actually took a lot of damage there. Oh, come on! Right, so we finally got past that annoying boss, and oh look, goody, there's more! This is what I always wanted. Hooray! Am I going to fall to my death? No, good. If I die to these bloody normal zombies after fighting that boss, I would literally just collapse into a ball of gibbering tears. Anyway, that was really annoying to get past, but hey ho. You seem to be having some physics problems there, zombie. Ow! I'm very low health right now. Please no more. Why are they so fast? Damn, are these different enemy type? Must be. They're literally like sprinting towards me. Whew. Oh, lovely. Nice try, you need to jump. Screw you, game. No way I'm fighting those. I'm not doing it. Ow. Oh, balls, he was right behind me. Oh. Please don't tell me I have to redo the whole level. I will literally just cry. Oh, right, so I finally got past that level. Jeez, that was annoying. I'm not gonna lie. But here we go. We are on a new level now, level 5. And as you can see, very different environment, which is kind of in line with what I was saying earlier about how this game definitely mixes it up in terms of the... How are the balls? Can I even make that? I guess we'll find out. Oh, okay. I didn't think we could, but there you go. Yeah, as I was saying, it pretty much proves what I was saying about the difference in environments that the game definitely throws at you, and I have no weapon. Oh, that is just cruel. That is just cruel. Quick, run. Ah! This game has a rather cruel sense of humour, to say the least. Ow! That might have been a mistake to get so close, and now I'm trapped. Balls. So yeah, I mean, overall this game is pretty good, especially for such a cheap price. It's not exactly expensive. £4 is probably just a little bit more than I pay for the sodding bus. So even if this game is simplistic, which it definitely is, it doesn't really matter too much because, well, it's such a cheap game. Does it offer enough fun and entertainment for the price? Yeah, I'd definitely say so. Is it unique enough to be worth your time? Yeah, I'd say so. The voxel art style is very interesting. I actually really like it. The difference in environments, the difference in enemies. A lot of effort was definitely put into this title in terms of the art style. So it looks like Minecraft, but it really doesn't. Just because it has voxels doesn't mean it looks like Minecraft. This couldn't look more different from Minecraft if you ask me. Ow! How the balls are you supposed to avoid getting hit by this guy? That's what I want to know. Because there's such a limited bloody space and he's eating bullets like they're candy. Ow! Can only take one more hit like that. No! Ugh, damn it! I'm so close. Well, this game is definitely on the little bit frustrating side. It's probably because I'm terrible at it. So, you know, I can't really blame the game too much for the fact that I suck. So... I'd say this is definitely worth your time. The only real criticism I have of it, to be honest, is the fact that the combat just doesn't really feel that satisfying. But what is satisfying is finally beating one of these bastards. Not so satisfying to forget that there's a drop off and fall to your death because I'm a twat. So, is this worth your time? I would say yes. I'd say there's enough unique here, enough different here to make it worth your time, especially for such a cheap game. As I said, the only real problem with it is the fact that the guns just don't feel meaty enough. That's my only real issue with this title, if I'm honest. It's just that the guns just don't really feel that satisfying. However, it is satisfying to finally work your way through a difficult enemy or a difficult horde or whatever. That is very satisfying. I don't know if I'm going to be able to beat this guy, because it's actually pretty tough. What the hell even hit me? Seriously. Wow. Okay, what I think I'll do, guys, is show you an earlier level and wrap up my video, as I think you've seen enough of me dying horribly against the same boss. So I'd say if you're into your FPS, definitely. Just don't expect super complicated mechanics, because this game really is quite simplistic, but does it do what it does well? Yes. Definitely, yes. And the reason I picked the first level is because you can see again the difference in enemies and also the area. And so yeah, this game is simplistic but fun, a little bit on the frustrating side if I'm honest, but I think that might be due to me being terrible. Combat wise, it's, you know, it's not bad. It's fun enough to mow your way through the zombies, but the guns don't really feel meaty, which is my main criticism of the title. And the tree is blocking me. That's not really good. Not sure why it does that slow down either, but it might just be an aesthetic thing, I don't know. Regardless, I have no health, so it's not really optimal. Luckily, I can mow these from afar. I'd say this game definitely offers enough to be worth your time, especially for such a cheap price. I mean, you can't really go wrong for such a cheap and cheerful title, really, can you? I think to wrap up the video, I'll show you the sort of maze-like area because it was pretty cool. Kind of gave me Slender Man vibes for some reason. I don't really know. Oh no, this is the wrong level. Oh well. Can I go back to light level? Level select? No, I guess not. Yes, I would like to resume. Oh! Oh yes, I remember this. For a second I didn't remember it, but there we go. I guess we're beating this guy with a crowbar. Not a crowbar, that's not a crowbar. That's not what a crowbar looks like. It's a baseball bat. There we go. Oh no, this is the right level. I just forgot it doesn't spawn you in the maze thingy. Oh, balls. There we go. Some health, please. Thank you. So yeah, I'd say this game is definitely worth your time. Microbits have made a fun, slightly frustrating, but enjoyable title. Very simplistic, but still very enjoyable for what it does. And of course, very cheap and cheerful. Probably give you a couple of hours of fun. So if you're looking for something to do on a nice warm summer afternoon or evening, then I would look no further than Dead Bits. If you're looking for something kind of brain dead, but fun still. Anyway, that is me done for this video. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.